And boom. Welcome everybody to another episode of Banter Debauchery, episode 114, called One Man Band, the sequel. You see why I call it One Band Man. You see why I call it One Man Band. Because it's just me. There's no bread. For those that are gonna ask me the same question over and over again, Bread took him a little sabbatical. And I don't know when he coming back. I don't know when he coming back, and I don't know if he coming back. But y'all know my motto: the train don't stop. The train don't stop, y'all. So, for the foreseeable future, y'all niggas is gonna be stuck with me, and that's good because y'all know how I am. I don't give a shit. There's something on my fucking lens, right? I just got this lens, by the way. Y'all gotta tell me if it looks crispy or not. I just got this lens, right? And there's something on it already. I can see it. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can see it. And now I gotta use the little air thing. Hey, it worked! I thought they used these things to get like fucking snot out of oh shit, I forgot to send it to other places. Like snot out of the baby's noses and shit like that. You know what I mean? When the babies have snot in their nose when they first get born, and the little suction cup shits, and they go, and they stick the shit in there. Yo, you know, they come to think of it, they're mad rough with babies. You know what I'm saying? They're mad fucking rough with babies. Like when oh, thank you. Good. That means it was worth the money. They're mad rough with babies. You know what I mean? When they're first born and shit. Like, they fucking, like, you ever see the videos when they just pull the baby out and shit? I guess because times that they just don't have any kind of, you know, I'm pretty sure the first time it's delicate and shit like that. And fucking, like, they pull the baby out. And they're like, oh my God. But when you get, like, fucking 5 years in, you just ripping the fucking baby out and shoving the shit up his nose and shit. I see mad people with kids that got shit wrong with, not like wrong with their kids, like, but like wrong with their kids, like shit wrong, like got scars and shit. Because fucking doctors and nurses, they just rough. They're rough with babies. And you would think that a baby coming into this world, they got to be the most delicate thing ever. Nah, man. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. You're supposed to be like nice with a baby. They treat babies like I treat the pussy. Bow. I'm sure some of you didn't want to hear that, but I don't give a damn. But anyway, I'm here. I'm clear. And we in the game. Got a lot of shit to talk about today. You know, I haven't done Hotel Chronicles in a while, but I guess I can do something on it today, because nothing in the winter months, nothing like, well, how can you say, exciting happens. You know what I'm saying? Nothing exciting happens in the fucking winter months. You know what I mean? Like, when the winter months come, yeah, I know. But when the winter months come, nothing really happens because it's fucking cold outside. Now, this past weekend, I guess it was New Year's this past weekend, right? Was it? Did it go that quick? That goddamn it was New Year's? So fucking, but anyway, like, so every beginning of the year, there is a thing in town called Passion. Let me see if I can find it. Never find it. Look it up. And then we can go Passion 2022. All right. Look at that. All right. I found it. Passion. All for Jesus. Let's look at this together, folks. And that's... All right. Let me make it a little bigger for y'all. Boop. Passion. All for Jesus. Passion is a generation living for his name. Join us January 2nd and 3rd. It used to be all week, but you know, COVID destroyed that shit. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium, as tens of thousands of students will gather. Let's take a look at this. sign up to watch it. Oh, it's a live stream. This shit is over with. 12 verse challenge. Let me see how it looks on here. Yeah, I can pretty much see it. You know what I'm saying? Every tribe, every nation. Passion is a generation living for his name. From the start in 1995, the Passion Movement has a singular mission calling students and their leaders from campuses across the nation and cities around the world to live for what matters most for us. What matters most is the name and renown of Jesus. We believe in this generation, and we are watching God use them to change the climate of faith and the globe. You know, I need to start doing some alliteration fucking like techniques before I get on the podcast, because sometimes I get on this motherfucker and I'm jumble jawed. Passion is a generation living in his name, the wave of growth into a global awakening, living in the name of Jesus. They say living in his name mad fucking times. So these are the people, right? So mostly, who the fuck are these guys? Maverick City Group. That nigga look right there look like a mix between Draymond Green and Gilbert Arenas. Right there. Look at these guys. Sean, look at these people. I don't know who KB, I don't know who none of this motherfucker. Goddamn, you could drive a car through that motherfucking lady's gap. For the love of God. Yo, fucking Tim Tebow was there. I don't even know why I was shocked at that one. Of course Tim Tebow was there. His name is Crowder. Shit like that. So, this, you can pretty much get a gist of what this is. It was all, so in my hotel, a bunch of kids stay, right? In my hotel, a bunch of kids stay. So, they all in the motherfucker, right? They all in the shit. And you know, it's a bunch of white people. There's always mad white people and one black guy, like the whole time. So always one black guy. And I thought when it was raining on Sunday when I went to work, it was raining crazy. Raining on Sunday, the fucking black guy was carrying everybody's bags, and I was like, that's racist. But hey, nigga, that's what you want to sign up for. They ain't got nothing to do with me, right? So on Monday, right? Or was it Sunday? I don't remember. It was one of them days. I think it was Sunday. So, Sunday, motherfucking, you know, they coming to the desk asking for shit. Shit that they should have already had, by the way. You know what I mean? But they didn't have it. But it's neither here nor there. It's whatever. It's the fucking new year. Who gives a shit? So, they come to the desk, ask for shit. Now, this is motherfucking, these 5 white girls. And she's talking to me, like one of them, the main one was talking to me, and the other one was just like looking down, like this. I'm like, bitch, I'm looking at her. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is she looking at? Like, what the fuck is she looking at? Then I look down and I see what she's looking at. This bitch was staring at my print. And she was probably thinking in her mind, in the name of Jesus. So I just laughed. And I gave the people what they wanted. Now, I don't know if they would have been talked about it later, and they had a little powwow about it, but yeah, that's what happened. They fucking was running wild. None of these motherfuckers was wearing masks. Like, none of these motherfuckers was wearing masks. Let me tell y'all something. Omarion's out there dancing on niggas' fucking immune systems, and I don't need you to fucking be out here all fucking, you know, not masked up, trying to jam me up. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get jammed up. My birthday's in a couple weeks. I don't got time for the bullshit. I'm trying to do what I need to do and not fucking have an icebox where my heart used to be, or fucking where my immune system used to be. But anyway, that's the only thing that happened with that shit. And yeah, but other than that, hotel's it ain't been slow, but you know, slow as in the shit that goes on for me to come in here and talk to y'all about, because I don't fucking, you know what I'm saying? I don't fucking say things that happen often, because there's only so many times I could tell you about a blackie that gets mad about why their car's not working, or why is this how much, and they put on the display of just niggeration. You know what I'm saying? Niggery is what I would call it. They put on a display of niggery. And then I got to sit there and be like this the whole time. Like, there's only so many times I could come on here and tell y'all that before y'all get bored of what fucking, of what I tell you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get bored of what I tell you if I keep telling you the same thing over and over and over and over. You know what I mean? So if y'all wondering why the nigga B ain't talking about Hotel Chronicles in a minute, that's the reason why I talk about Hotel Chronicles in a minute. Because the same shit be happening, man. And to be honest with you, like over the past 2 weeks, you know what I mean? Over the past 2 weeks, like, ain't really shit been happening. Especially during Christmas, shit was slow as fuck. Nigga, I watched all the movies. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, let's get into some shit. What we got? Somebody, my friend Aiko sent me this. It was, I love to say something back. It was this lady sent this Korean anchor. Let me get my headphones here. This lady sent this Korean anchor a voicemail to the network saying that she was being too Asian, which is fucking nuts. Let me blow that up for y'all a little bit. All right. See, now when people, like, the people that listen send me shit a lot, and y'all all can send me shit, and we all fucking, you know, we go through this shit. I told y'all that before. Let's get it.
Hi, this evening your Asian anchor mentioned something about being Asian and Asian people eat dumplings on New Year's Day, and I take offense to that, because what if one of your white anchors said, well, white people eat this on New Year's Day? I don't think it was appropriate that she said that, and she was being very Asian, and I don't know. She can keep her Korean to herself. All right, sorry. It was annoying. Because if a white person would say that, they would get fired. So say something about what white people eat. So, all right, thank you. Hi.
Now,
you're Asian.
Yo, now that lady said she was upset. You see what's wrong? You see what's wrong with people nowadays? The lady was upset because she says she eats dumplings on New Year's. It was like, yo, if a white person came up there and said what they eat, yo, that shit would be a problem. Would it be? Motherfuckers talk about what they eat on different holidays all the time. That shit was crazy, though. Like, how do you just say, how did that shit bother you so much that motherfucking, you gonna call the station? She was probably sitting up there washing dishes and fucking her kids was in the living room. She had the news on. And the lady was like, oh yeah, you know, I ate dumplings on on motherfucking New Year's Day. And Shorty probably turned around and was like,
watch your profanity.
That's a curse word in her house. How dare you say we eat dumplings in a motherfucking New Year? That's too fucking Asian. She said, yo, turn your Asian down. I don't know how you, that sounds like some shit I would say to Theo. But I don't know how you gotta turn your Asian down. From what the fuck? How you gonna really called the station? This lady Michelle Lee TV is on her Twitter profile now. It says very Asian, which, come on, we all can see that. She's very Asian. She's a reporter and anchor, 9 times Emmys, 4-time National Moreau and Peabody winner. I don't know what a National Moreau and Peabody is, but that bitch got more awards than Jordan. She's a toddler mom. The fuck? What does that even mean? I'm not even going. I'm being nice, so I ain't gonna get at a fucking toddler mom. The fuck does that even mean? Everybody's a fucking toddler mom, unless he fucking dies from I like Maverick City. Everybody's a fucking toddler mom. Before fucking they turn into kids or they die of fucking infant death syndrome, some shit like that, or something horrible happens. So shut the fuck up with the toddler mom shit. You see where I go? People, I'm trying to be on this lady's side, but her Twitter thingy bothering me. But anyway, so she says, all right, let me go back to the joint so y'all can see. Let me not be selfish. She says, can we all be very Asian in 2020 2. I feel like this is a t-shirt. And she proceeded to tag every fucking Asian person in the world. No, is Margaret Cho still a thing? Is she? I guess, man. So look at this. Jesus take the wheel. Oh, you already know they're gonna be on her side. I mean, I understand though. Like Shorty was on her side. If you're feeling very Asian, keep the hashtag going. Now she's using this. She's doing the right thing. She's using this to start some shit. Like, yo, keep this hashtag going. Let me tag every fucking Asian in the world. I can hear it now. I'm not racist. I have plenty of Asian friends. They just need to keep to themselves. Crazy. Fee Bread has taken a sabbatical. I don't know if he's coming back. So, there's that. I don't know if he's coming back. He might come back. I don't know. Maybe. But it's just going to be me for a minute. I may or may not have Asian friends. They have the decency to keep their Korean to themselves. How you fucking tell you keep your Korean to yourself? Like, tone your Korean down, yo. Like, what that bitch say? Let me get my headphones again. Said that shit at the fucking end of the video. She said, you are being too Asian. Yeah, let me run that.
And
there it is.
she can keep her Korean to herself.
How's she gonna keep her Korean? Like, I mean, how you really gonna keep your Korean to yourself? For the love of God. That lady really sounds like somebody I know. Also, I need Korean dumplings as soon as possible. I've never really had dumplings, so I don't know if they fire or not. Oh, it's an easy fix. You can go to Costco and pick up Bijo in the freezer or any H Mart. Man, she ain't real Korean. If you're real Korean, I mean, obviously she is, but if you're real Korean, like, what the fuck? You supposed to make them shit yourself, yo. She fucking Americanized like a motherfucker, yo. Talking about motherfucking I eat dumplings. I figured that she cooked them shits herself. Is that me being racist? I mean, black people can't be racist, but is that me being racist? Like, you I'm trying to be nice, Fee. Is that me being racist? To say she should, like, if she gonna fucking, you know, if she's gonna cook the dumplings, well, have dumplings. If you get them shits pre-made, then are you real? Or are you just being fake? Did you just say that shit on TV? You know what I mean? Are you like actually being real? Like, when motherfuckers have peas and black eyed peas and the other shit for New Year, the black people, when they eat that shit for New Year's, right? My dad used to always eat that shit. They make them shits themselves. Like, my dad used to always pop the bag and fucking make this shit himself and eat that shit on New Year's, you know, for the good luck shit. You know what I mean? Listen, but I don't eat fried chicken on New Year's. Did I eat fried chicken on New Year's Day? For good luck. All right? It's twice fried. You know, Fee. So, motherfucking, So, I guess I'm being wrong. Me holding them to a standard that be like, yo. Now, I mean, if you gonna have dumplings, see how I turned it on this lady? Goddamn. If you gonna have dumplings on fucking New Year's Day and you Asian, you can't be telling motherfuckers to go to Costco and H Mart. I don't even know what the fuck H Mart is. I'm gonna tell you. There you go. There you go. Chicken don't fry on the first try. Chicken does not fry on the motherfucking first try. But she telling niggas to go to H Mart. I don't know what H Mart is. Y'all can school me up later. So let's go back. Oh, y'all not supposed to see that. So anyway, so basically she's going through these things. But like, what would you say? Thank you for motivating me to be extra Asian. I don't think you get any more Asian than that, shorty. Especially with them hair in them eyes. Good Lord, yes, white people famously have no platforms to let everyone know what we eat on holidays. Fucking white people always putting fruit and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure when she calls in, whenever a white nigga talks about their Irish family eats on a holiday, keep your Irish to yourself. I guess. The water sipping, though, keep hydrated out there. What's she water sipping? Is she drinking tea? She got an Apple Watch on. That shit crazy. Everything about her screams Asian. I don't know how she can keep that down. And I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think she got any liquid in that cup. Because nobody takes that many drinks in a fucking minute span. You know what I'm saying? Nobody takes that many drinks in a minute span to be like, yo, we doing this. We getting this, shouted. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's like me fucking doing this every fucking 2 minutes while I'm talking to y'all. I'm not finna do that. I'm be peeing all day. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it was the first thing Igo sent me. Too fucking Asian. White people are crazy, son. White people are crazy. Like, honestly, white people are crazy. You want to know why people are crazy? You know what today's anniversary is? To segue to that, white people being crazy? The Capitol riots. Today is the anniversary of the Capitol riots. Last year, we did a podcast on the Capitol riots. You know? And to, like, some of them niggas went to jail. I don't know how many of them people went to jail. Let's look it up. Capitol riots. Whoa, had the caps lock there. Ooh, this is a good little read. Let's see. We're going to read this together, folks. Why DOJ is avoiding domestic terrorism sentences for January 6 defendants. Judges have debated whether or not the charges qualify as crimes of terrorism, but prosecutors are repeatedly pulled back by citing unspecified facts and circumstances. The storming up, can I ask y'all niggas a question? Let me be real here. What the fuck? Ain't nobody that damn parch fee. What the fuck would you call what they did on the 6th? That's not terrorism? Running in niggas, tearing shit up? That's not terrorism? I'll tell you right now, man. If that was black people, they would have blew them niggas off the map. Hard body. Niggas be wilding, son. Niggas be big wilding. Alright. Let me go back for y'all. I need to get rid of that tab. The storming of the Capitol on January 6, a year ago today, they didn't say that, but I'm saying that, has denounced by the White House and the FBI and the Justice Department as an act of terrorism. But 1 year after the insurrection, prosecutors have yet to ask judges to impose harsher sentences in federal law recommends for defendants motivated by politics. Now, if there was a nigga in there, I guess if you don't scream Allah Akbar, that it can't be terrorism. You know what I mean? I mean, if you white, it's not terrorism. It's just that you fucking, it's just your right as an American citizen. You know what I mean? Instead, some judges have publicly debated whether or not the charges against the January 6th defendants qualify as crimes of terrorism. Prosecutors have repeatedly pulled back tougher sentences, citing facts and circumstances. Unspecified facts and circumstances. The so-called sentencing enhancement for terrorism crimes was created as a result of legislation Congress passed following the 1993 bombing in a parking garage at World Trade Center. I remember watching the news that day. I was 9. The provision initially applied to only crimes linked to international terrorism. But the bombing of the Oklahoma City federal building in 1995, I read that boy's book. That shit was crazy. Congress moved to expand the enhancement to cover terrorism inspired purely by domestic causes. I am reading like a fucking 5th grader today. So they basically saying, right? They have a hard time calling white people. They do fucking have a hard time calling white people terrorists. Like, niggas can't wild out. If it's just one, it's just like one white guy fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's just like one white guy doing some shit. And they like, oh, yeah, that nigga was, he's not us. He's not us. But if it's a fucking bunch of motherfuckers, right? If there's a bunch of motherfuckers, they're like, yo, understand, it's American citizens, all right? They don't mean what they're doing, all right? They're just trying to show you that they take their freedom. They're passionate about their freedom. They're strong about their fucking freedom. And I say, fuck them crackers. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers all should have got crazy sentences. Crazy sentences. And they didn't. They didn't get crazy sentences for what they went crazy last year. Where this shit at? Let's go back. After 50 riotous sentences, a debate rages over what justice look like. So they got 50. A fewer than half was sent to jail for their crimes. So I think the nigga with the boar head or the ox head, I think that nigga did like is what you call it. You know what I mean? I think he's like, I think he got like maybe a couple years, or like he didn't get nothing crazy. Like none of these niggas got anything crazy. You know what I mean? Of the 50 plus sentenced of who have been sentenced in their role for the January attack on the U.S. Capitol, fewer than half were sent to jail for their crimes. Most received an assortment of lesser penalties, including brief terms of house arrest, a couple of years of probation, 4-figure fines, and court-ordered community service. So they're basically telling you niggas got off light. Federal prosecutors, there was nearly 50 out of 700, right? Fucking got sentenced. 50 plus. So they say 50 plus. It's probably like 52, 53, maybe 55. On the high end, 57. But like, when they say plus, it's really not more than like 55. You ever said the heated debate has enraged over what justice looked like. Such an unprecedented assault on democracy. Debate is raged on social media and in the halls of Congress as it played out among the 24 judges handling the cases in federal court in Washington, D.C. Now, what some people are going to say, they're going to say, well, that all the Democrats are in the house now. Like, how the fuck they letting this happen? How they letting these niggas get off light? I personally, I would have threw the book at these motherfuckers. Like, niggas is wilding. No, thank you. These niggas was wilding. They were not only wilding, they were big wilding. Yeah, and to give y'all a sense on how big wilding they were, let's bring them some Capitol Riot highlights. Let's get it. Street beefs. Capitol Riot highlights. All right. Let's get it, folks. Let's all watch this video together.
On the surface, Wednesday started like so many Trump rallies had before. But the anger and the tension felt more intense.
Now let me know if this shit too loud.
Congress was about to confirm Joe Biden's presidency, and most here were convinced it was a fraud.
Do you think people are angry today?
Absolutely, people are angry, and you can feel it. You can feel the rage, the madness.
Before Trump's speech was even finished, many were already making their way to the Capitol.
Stop protecting tyrants! Stand down!
And as more protesters arrived, the mood darkened.
Hold up, man! Hold up, man!
That motherfucker got... I don't understand why you try to make somebody with sunglasses on. But obviously it worked because that motherfucker dipped off a little bit.
We're here at the Capitol steps right after the Trump speech was finished. People started filing over here. and started pressing against the Capitol. Police are spraying mace and pushing the lines back so people can get through. We're going to move forward.
USA! 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 Come on!
But as we pushed up,
Who's on the media? Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Niggas came with gas masks. These motherfuckers was already ready.
camera.
Who you with? Who? Who's your covering? Is it CNN? Better not be CNN.
Like, listen, man. How's these niggas really fucking sitting up there and talking about, yo, who you with? You know what I'm saying? Like they a gang on a block, nigga. Yo, who you with, big dog? Who you with? Who you with, man? Like, yo, I'm here with Vice, baby. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, baby. Come on, please. Please, don't hurt me.
Police started throwing flashbang grenades and spraying mace. As the crowd pushed up,
You know, I'm more fucking shocked that they let that Mexican with them. But I guess if they're on your side, then they really don't care who you are.
one man flashed his handgun at a group of journalists.
The Mexican would be dumb enough to fucking flash dance. What the fuck is wrong with you, fucking idiots?
The cops weren't prepared. They had to take turns with the
They
masks
death set
to
tripping
protect
feet.
from their own tear gas.
See, the black guy out there throwing hands, he don't give a fuck who you are. That nigga was throwing hands. And everybody just watching around. You couldn't have me out there. Couldn't have me out there. I'd have let off shots. Y'all niggas ain't finna fucking crush my ass.
The defense lines quickly fell apart.
Nothing they can do. It's like Xerxes versus Leonidas in 300. When the niggas snuck from behind him, nothing they can do. Get fucked.
It's our country, we want it back! Fuck these Democrats!
Look at this shit. This is not terrorism though, right?
Soon after, the mob was rampaging through the halls of the Capitol.
This is not terrorism.
From what we saw on Wednesday, the MAGA anger is at a new level. And with Trump now banned from Twitter,
Niggas is crazy.
plans
I would
already
have let
circulating
fucking
for future
shots
marchers
off.
on the Capitol.
I would have let. Listen to me. Anybody that knows me know too. Anybody that knows me know. You not finna run over me. I'm snuffing the first couple niggas. When that don't work, I'm letting shots off. And I'm aiming high. I'm aiming high as fuck.
That day of unprecedented violence may not be the end of this unrest.
He tried to be all fucking lovey-dovey with that fucking Vice be on some other shit. Vice kind of straddles the line sometimes. I'm trying to see motherfucking the good shit. You know what I mean? But niggas was inside like, yo. Hey, this nigga was crying.
Delia, thank you. His crimes will, quote, forever be part of American history. Those are the words of a defense attorney after his client pled guilty to assaulting D.C. police protecting the U.S. Capitol on January the 6th. Chief investigative reporter Eric Flack spoke with that attorney as he left the U.S. District Courthouse this afternoon. Eric is with us right now. And Flack, we understand that this is certainly starting to sink in for a number of
Only one of them got shot, Fee, which is crazy. Only one of them got shot. That lady that tried to come in where the actual senators and Congress people were, where the vice president was. When that lady tried to get in there with the vice president, the black guy fucking put one in her head. And now she's now her anniversary of the riots is happening in hell.
They're pretty looking at some serious charges.
Yeah, it certainly is, Larry,
Yeah,
especially
I don't give a
as
fuck
they
about this
realize.
shit, to be honest with you. Like what these niggas is talking about, because Let me be real with you, man. These motherfuckers is... You already knew they was gonna get off light. None of this shit ever fucking, like surprises me. Or make me go, oh my God! None of this shit ever fucking surprises me. You wanna know why? Because I always know niggas is gonna get off light. I always know. I know when niggas is gonna get off light, and I know when niggas is gonna get off. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, I know when they have a trial and they be like, yo, they better lock this motherfucker up. I look at this shit and I'm like, yo, that nigga gonna get off. Like Kyle Rittenhouse, I said that nigga gonna get off. So all this shit right here, all that riot shit, all the people is fucking, all these people fucking always outraged about shit to be on Twitter, outraged. Y'all niggas don't never see me outraged. And motherfuckers really think I don't care. And they kind of right. You wanna know why? Because I know niggas gonna get off light. I know how this shit works, man. I done been around long enough to know how this shit works. To know fucking, they should have been lit up. Motherfuckers should have, all them niggas, as soon as them niggas start pushing and hurting their brothers, right? Cops always want to say that they got, their brothers in arms and all that fucking bullshit, right? Until, like, motherfuckers get hurt. Nobody do shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody do shit. If you really brothers in arm, as soon as that nigga that was getting crushed, the nigga that got crushed and died in the door, they would have let off shots. They would have started letting off shots into the crowd, because I guarantee you, people be like, yeah, I guarantee you, if they were black people, them niggas, when they got to the steps, it would have been called the Capitol. It would have been the January 6th massacre. The January 6th massacre at the Capitol. Because I'll be damned if I let you jigaboos hit these motherfucking steps. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. I accidentally unplugged my headphones, even though that has nothing to do with me talking. But yeah, but like I'm saying, I don't get surprised at this dumb shit. Like, I look at this shit, like when this shit happened, and it was me and Brad, I said, man, I said, I guess we got to talk about it, but, you know. The shit was crazy when you seen it. Like, when you see motherfuckers like, yo, they storming the Capitol. And he's like, see videos of the shit, like the nigga holding the Capitol rider. The nigga holding the thing. I forgot what you call it. The podium. Oh, boy. The nigga said, podium man turned into FBI. This motherfucker right here. Let me bring y'all back. When you see shit like this, nothing surprises you anymore. This nigga's... He turned that shit in the FBI. I'd have kept that shit. Real talk. But, nothing surprises you anymore. White people don't give a fuck. White people don't give a fuck. Does that face look like he gives a fuck? He's on camera still in the podium going, hey, with his forefathers in the background. His forefathers in the background. As Soulja Boy would say, them crackers. Them crackers. And them crackers gonna get away with that shit. They're gonna get away with that shit, man. They always do. 700 people in that motherfucker that they identified, by the way. 700 people that they identified. 50 plus nobody even got no shit. Nobody got shit that would be harsh to make niggas think second thought like, yo, maybe I shouldn't do that shit. You know what I mean? Back in the day, if y'all don't remember, niggas was bragging on the dating sites. Like, yeah, yo, you know, baby, I was in a riot, baby. You know what I'm saying, baby? I was in a riot, and niggas, they were turning them in. They were turning them in. Put that right there so I can see. But anyway, man, let's talk about something else. Let's go from Capitol riots to a laugh riot, in my eyes. It's unbelievable. So many cops and vets were involved. Not that unbelievable. Because, you know, if they go that route, They all about guns and shit and country first. You would think that country first, but they think their country's being taken from them. Down with the Jews and the niggers in their eyes. All right, so this is from another person that watches that sent me this. Dramatic video shows NYC man fatally breaking his neck attempting to jump turnstile. Let's go ahead and play this. That's the wrong thing. Where's the video? Where's the video? Where's the video? Did they take the video? Well, anyway, I'm sure I can find it. Why are they showing? Why is this up here? Bitch, I don't give a fuck about you and your goddamn rainbow colors. Horrifying video has emerged the moment a man fatally snapping his neck while jumping a subway turnstile in Queens. Christopher De La Cruz, 28, was pronounced dead following...
Yo, asshole! This motherfucker's dead!
Following the incident in Forest Hill 71st Street train station in Queens about 6:45 a.m. Sunday, police said. The sickening surveillance footage shows De La Cruz trying to jump over a turnstile after he entered the train station, but initially he fails, appears to drop his phone. De La Cruz is wearing a backpack, stumbles back briefly, before repeatedly trying to jump over the turnstile. On the final attempt, De La Cruz can be seen hoisting himself up, but losing his balance, flipping over the barrier, and come crashing down onto his head and broke his neck. And they gotta show you where it is. I know I've seen the video of this motherfucker somewhere. I think it's right, maybe right here. In the video? These goddamn ads, man. I know I've seen the video somewhere. So I'm about to peep. They show you the shit and anything. Man attempted. This is turnstiles right there. Bro. These fucking ads be long as fuck. Alright, nobody wants to show the fucking video. So you know what that means, guys. That means I gotta go into the verse and find that shit. Just give me a second while I do this. And then we will talk about it. Turnstile video.
It's a great day to help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
All right, I found it. Skip. All right. There it is. Some of these images may be
disturbing. A man suffered a broken neck and died while attempting to jump over a subway turnstile. Surveillance video shows a man New York City police
he should have just went under, by the way. Like, he should have just slid under.
Cruz trying to pull himself over a turnstile
in
a
Queens,
New York subway station. De La Cruz is seen wearing a dark hoodie and a backpack. He makes several attempts to get over the revolving entrance and drops his phone on the other side in the process. De La Cruz appears to stumble backward before trying again. He manages to pull himself up, but seems to lean forward and flips over the bar. Police say he landed on his head, breaking his neck. 28-year-old.
All right. Now I gotta actually find a fucking video because I know y'all trying to see what I'm trying to see, and I'm trying to see this nigga break his neck. Where is it? I know I was talking to somebody about it. Y'all gonna have to wait a second. Alright. Bro, what the fuck is this goddamn video? Maybe they took it down. But basically, the nigga, he could have went over. I guess we can go back to the other video because they show it enough. You know what I'm saying? He could have went over. I mean, he could have went under.
Himself over a turnstile in a Queens, New York subway station.
He could have went. He should have went under.
Hoodie and a backpack.
But I think he's drunk. The way he's stumbling around screams to me
and
drunk.
Drops his phone on the other side in the process. De La Cruz appears to stumble backward before trying again.
See on that one right there?
To pull himself up, but
all his weight landed on his neck. Like I've seen the actual
over
video.
The bar. Police say he landed on his head, breaking his neck.
They say he landed on his head. That motherfucker landed on his neck. My thing is, nigga, it's $2.75. You live in New York, you know you gotta take the train. What are you trying to fucking skirt the system for? Nigga? You know what I'm saying? I don't feel bad when shit like that happen to people like that. Unless he was really, like, if he was really, really bad off, like he didn't have no cash. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't have no cash, then, okay, I get it. But, nigga, it's $2.75. And he also, like, he was drunk. When people get hurt doing drunk shit, I don't feel fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? You get hurt doing drunk shit, nigga, that's on you. Motherfucker walking around drunk as shit. Nigga stumbling, trying to get over the turnstile. He probably did that shit once. And then they was like, oh shit, I could do this every time. Nobody down there to stop that nigga. Nobody fucking say anything to this motherfucker. They just let that nigga rock. They let that nigga rock, and he rocked himself right to heaven. Well, oh, wait a minute. Why is this show it and that not fucking show it? Hold on a second, y'all. I'm determined to see this fucking video. If y'all can't see that. I'm determined to see this fucking video. We gonna see this fucking video. Dramatic video shows. We gonna see this video, y'all. But like I said, man, when people do dumb shit when they're drunk and all that, I don't fucking feel bad ever. Not motherfucking ever. Alright, guys. I think I found it. We're all going to watch this horrifying thing together. Skip ad. There we go. So let's break this down, right? All right, so first attempt, he drops his phone. Now he got to get over there, right? Now he got to get over there. So, boom. Common sense wouldn't tell you to go over. Fuck it, I'm going to jump it. Turnstile said, now fuck that. He could have easily fucking Medusa his way under there. Do I have the internet up? Y'all seeing this? Yeah, y'all seeing this. So he get over. Oh! Why did he do that? They don't want to see me be great, yo. They don't want to see me be great. Now this is turning into me talking about this nigga breaking his neck, to me on a mission to finding this nigga breaking his neck so we can all see this nigga breaking his neck. All right? Some bullshit. They cut me off. He did look super drunk. They cut me off, man. But we gonna find this shit. Fuck that. All right. Let's see, man. Neck. All right. Somebody got the motherfucker watch code there.
So you want to know where to invest
$1,000
right now?
Shut up. Fucking ads. I may have to go to WorldStar for this, folks. I may have to go to WorldStar for this. I should have known better when I saw that video was fucking 7 minutes. They're not showing the moment of impact. I need the moment of impact. Y'all may look at me as kind of sick. I don't think that he had much to do with him not having the money. He dropped his phone, so he really trying to get his phone. He dropped his phone trying to get over the turnstile. You know what I'm saying? He tried to get over the turnstile the first time, and he dropped his phone, and that shit slid. So when that shit slid, he had to say, well, fuck it. I gotta get my phone now. Let me see if it's on WorldStar. I mean, I gotta go on World Star anyway to show y'all something, but me looking. Because now I'm on a mission. This shit happened on the 3rd. Cold-blooded woman and her pitbull fatally shot inside Brooklyn shop. God damn, man. Niggas in New York have been wilding lately. Oh. I tell y'all, World Star good to me. Alright. I think I found it. If you're squeamish, look away. But I know y'all sick just like me, so y'all ain't. I tell you right now, if they end it at the moment of impact, I'm turning the podcast off. I'm just gonna hit end. Uh-oh. He could have went under. He's getting a running start. Oh! Fuck!
Yo, asshole! This motherfucker's dead.
You kind of knew he was fucked when he hit the ground. That shit was crazy. You kind of knew he was fucked when he hit the ground. Like his whole body, his body was like this, and his head was under his body. Yeah, I feel you on that, Jelly, but like he still should have slid under, but he was drunk. He wasn't thinking. Like nigga, like me, I can't get under the turnstile. But he looked like he can get under the turnstile. Fuck! That shit looked like it hurt. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I guess it did hurt. Because, you know, he is no more. But, yeah, so that's what I wanted to show y'all, man. Niggas fucking jumping turnstile. Nigga was drunk. Jumped the turnstile. Niggas do dumb shit when they drunk, man. Oh, you couldn't sit. You gotta tell me, nigga, I show that shit again. I don't give a fuck. Where that? She said it was too small, folks. Let's make it bigger. That's what she said. All right. I'm gonna show it again. Hopefully this is big enough for you. Let's see, like he's stumbling. I gotta get my phone now. He trying to step over. He actually steps over this time. Nah, bring your ass back. Bring your ass back, said the turnstile. I got it this time. Nope. I gotta jump the turnstile again. I jump the turnstile again, and oh, fuck! Fuck. Like the moment of impact. Oh, fuck. Like right there. Oh. Oh, you knew it was game time. Look at his body. It's like he's in a torture rack. Was that big enough for y'all? Pause. Like, damn. Like, fucking. Like, you think about some shit like that, like what go through your fucking, like, I guess he couldn't really like think of nothing to say like when that shit happened, because you know he was out of here. But shit was nuts, though, man. Always count on World Star, man. YouTube say fuck the guidelines. Like, World Star don't give a fuck about no guidelines. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy. That motherfucker, he tried to jump the turnstile, and they got the turnstiles that go backwards now, so you can't put your legs over them like you used to, because it was in a locked position. You can't put your legs over them like you used to and hoist yourself over. But fucking, he should have went under, man. I mean, all this is hindsight. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is hindsight, but should have went over. Yeah. Fuck. What else we got? Ah, shit. What else we got? In other news, since we on World Star, we got this nigga. Somebody I haven't heard of before. A Negro by the name of Jay Stash commits suicide after killing himself in front of his girlfriend in front of her three kids. After killing his girlfriend in front of her 3 kids.
Velvety feel, exquisite colors, stunning.
Yo, what are you doing? So as fuck. Turn that off. Go ahead. Grand opening Rosie's Donuts. Oh, nigga, I really thought that was a fucking donut place. That shit just juked the shit out of me.
City that left a man and a woman. Tonight, LA Sheriff's detectives investigating a shooting out in Temple City that left a man and a woman dead. Now, this happened just after 7 this morning out along Penn, investigating a...
Can you really say rest in peace to my twin? I can't believe this. When he fucking offs his girlfriend in front of her kids.
A woman dead. Now, this happened just after 7 this morning out along Penland Street. When deputies got there, they found a woman shot multiple times and a man who had been shot in the head. Detectives are thinking that this may be a murder-suicide. 3 young kids, though, were found in the home, ranging in age from 5 to 11. They are believed to be the children of the woman who was shot.
Right now, the evidence and the scene and the information that preliminary information we have from the 2 children in the home is a murder-suicide.
It's a very nice neighborhood. We don't even see this. I've been around here for 20-something years already.
Look at Theo.
We don't even
like,
get
it's a
this
nice
stuff.
neighborhood, man. What the fuck y'all talking about?
So it's kind of wild.
Well, thank goodness the children were unharmed. They've been taken now into protective custody.
That shit sucks, man. They fucking mom got off by this nigga. But Trippie Redd said, yo, rest in peace, my twin. You know, conspiracy theorists would say that Mr. Jay Stash and his girlfriend were sacrificed for someone's success. That's what conspiracy theorists would say. You know what I would say? I would say that nigga was geeking on something. Or that bitch was doing something that he didn't like. Number one, why you fuck with a bitch with 3 kids? Hopefully they were yours. And if they're not, ain't no reason. There's no reason to ever offer yourself or like put your hands on a chick. If she ever pushes you to that point, nigga, just leave, man. Just dip. Just fucking dip. You know? There's no reason for you to let a motherfucker push you to that point when you want to kill a bitch. And then when you kill a bitch, you thinking to yourself, well, I'm fucked because now I done killed the bitch. And I done killed the bitch. They gonna put me in jail forever. So, now, he gotta off himself. Which that part, I can kind of get that logic. Nobody wants to go to jail. Especially on murder, nigga. You gotta sit there and think about that shit. You gotta come to a revelation. I look really down on niggas committing suicide. But I see the logic in that one. He says he's still a fucking idiot, but I see the logic in it. But these motherfuckers out here right now, like these niggas be letting these hoes or these women just rile them up to the point where they be putting their hands on them. Like, nigga, chill. You know what I'm saying? Fucking leave. You a rapper and shit. He probably off that shit. She was probably off that shit. Niggas be drinking and shit like that. All that shit factors in. That's why I don't do no drugs, nigga. I don't do no drugs. I don't drink because I don't want nothing altering my mind. I always want to be clear, nigga. Like, if I make a decision, it's clear and concise. All these motherfuckers be on all this shit. You know that nigga was drinking lean like a motherfucker, man. Nigga was drinking lean like a motherfucker. So, or whatever he's doing, popping perks. Niggas always doing pills and shit nowadays. Motherfucking go. Off his fucking bitch. In front of her 3 kids. Ain't nobody gonna celebrate you, bruh. Ain't nobody gonna celebrate you, bruh. Because you are what we call a dumb-ass nigga. I have a question for the people out there. And for the people that watch the podcast. Like, not live, but other times. Hold on a second. Let me drop this down a little bit. Which one of y'all getting rid of? So one struggle meal got to go. First you got the smoke links on bread. Fire, by the way. The Uncrustables, fire. Cereal, fire. Hot Pockets, fire. The cup of noodles, I don't fuck with cup of noodles. So you're already getting a gist of right now what I'm picking. You got the breakfast, you got the sandwich with the chips. I don't even know how that's a struggle meal. Because if you're putting chips with a sandwich, you're probably doing good. You got the fried bologna, like Black Dynamite said, fry my bologna into a dome. Well, what's his name said that shit? Cream corn. I need you to fry my bologna to a dome, slice, press it down. You got Uncrustables and you got banquet meals. Now, everybody that I've sent this to has said either 7 or 9. Niggas are not fucking with banquet meals. I don't fuck with cup of noodles. Cup of noodles is, like, when I first saw this and I saw cup of noodles, gone. Immediately. Immediately gone. Immediately gone. I don't fuck with cup of noodles. I don't fuck with cup of noodles. I never fuck with cup of noodles. I always think that fucking when you cook the cup of noodles, it's like the styrofoam in them shits. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got the styrofoam in them shits, and you could just taste the styrofoam and shit. The shit nasty to me. I'm just saying. This shit nasty to me. So y'all niggas can hit me up with y'all thing, or the people in the chat right now. I know the stream is a little delayed, so I'll wait for your responses. But niggas are saying somebody got toaster strudels about here, which is crazy. Say nobody ate toaster strudel. I think it was Bread that said that shit before he went Zero Dark Bread. He said he don't fuck with toaster strudel. So he said get that out of here. But I've had toaster strudels in the past. Them shits are delicious. You know who used to have them? Fee used to have toaster strudels in your house. And when I came to my house, I used to fuck them shits up. So if you're wondering where them shits went, and if you blame Zay, it wasn't him, it was me. But, you know, get bodied, Zay. Because can't do anything about it now. We in the past. I mean, we in the future. But I fuck with toaster strudels. I don't really fuck with banquet meals like that. But I'll eat a banquet meal. That shit was terrible in that picture. Like, all this shit on here I fuck with. All these shits on here I fuck with. And I don't understand why it's really a struggle meal. If you know how much Uncrustables are? I don't really see that as a struggle meal. I feel like this list is kind of skewed. Because if you have Hot Pockets and all this shit, this right here, number 7, the fried bologna is a struggle meal. The smoked links on bread, that might be a struggle meal. I don't know if that's water in the cereal, but I will still eat. I've never eaten cereal and water in my life, but I would still eat fucking cereal and water before I ate a cup of fucking noodles. The chips, what you got? The Ridges, the sour cream and cheddar Ridges with the sandwich right here that looks stacked, got ham, cheese, all that shit. How is that a struggle meal? I don't understand how that's a struggle meal. I think niggas is tripping. Niggas are tripping with this one. But 5 gotta get the fuck up out of here. I don't fuck with cup of noodles. Like, I accept, like, anytime somebody gets me something for my birthday, I wholeheartedly accept it. But if you get me a pack of cup of noodles, I might have to curse at you. Oh my god, I got you a pack of cup of noodles. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be fantastic. I'll be like, yo, get the fuck out of my face, man. Alright. I know I started late today, guys. But I had to eat first. So you know how that goes. I'm going to talk about one more thing. We're going to talk about Mr. Antonio Brown. Because everybody is getting on this and I have an interesting take on this. Oh, skip ahead. Let's get it. So, right there. Now, Antonio Brown. I was watching this game, by the way. While I was watching the Red Zone. And I was making my food. And when I see the shot, I say, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Without his jersey. And
everybody's recording, by the way. Nowadays, everybody just records.
All right, Jen Hale, get after that. We got to find out what's going on there.
She's got to catch
I wonder if the
first.
fucking NFL is going to get at us. We'll have an NFL. What's calling in there? So basically, what happened was, well, I'm going to show you this. So this is him. This is him taking off his clothes on the sideline. Now, it was New York on Sunday. I don't know when it started being cold in New York, but I think it was on Sunday. It's cold as fuck right now. You know, that nigga be tripping. Let me see when I try to find when Mike Evans trying to stop him. That's later. Well, let me find something else. All right, so basically, I'm gonna tell you about this shit. So basically, what happened was Antonio Brown, right? He's saying that the coach said that nigga had a meltdown, got butt naked. Well, he didn't get butt naked, but he had a meltdown. He said, "Yo, fucking, I'm out of here," right? What he is saying is he was hurt. You know what I'm saying? He said he was hurt. I don't want that one. I want the one from a couple days ago. He said he was hurt, and he was telling that he was hurt, and they didn't want to believe him. Cancel. What the fuck is what is going on? Shit's breaking. It doesn't matter. Basically, he said he was hurt. Coach said he wasn't, but I'm gonna tell you right this: when you already have like an image in the public, they're already gonna be on the other person's side. Like this nigga Antonio Brown's been doing mad crazy shit, so everybody's already on Bruce Arians and them side, and all that other shit, and it is that everybody demonized him at first, but some people was just like, "Yo, I'm on his side. Fuck that. I know what's going on," and I've been telling niggas that Antonio Brown been fucked up. Antonio Brown been fucked up since this shit. Let me show you. Ever since this happened, this nigga ain't been the same. Yo, what the fuck, man? I'm on the wrong goddamn what you call it. Let me show y'all. This shit right here. Right there. That fucking, I don't know if y'all saw it. It was probably too fast. They're going to replay it.
Lewis Harris is going to be flagged for this on the hit on Antonio on the sideline.
Like he missed right here. This hit right here. Boom! Ever since that fucking hit, look at this shit. Ever since this hit right here. Boom!
Brown is still down.
Look at this. Look at it. Oh my God.
Flagrant.
Now Vontaze Burfict was another motherfucker. He was an asshole too.
It's going to be everything. That's going to be.
Oh my God. Right there. Fine. Ever since that hit, this nigga AB has been a fucking nutcase. Ever since it was like when who's that nigga that used to yell a lot? The comedian? That motherfucker. He got hit by a car and they said he totally changed. The same thing like that. It's like AB getting hit by a fucking truck, especially Vontaze Burfict. Vontaze Burfict big as fuck. It's like AB getting hit by a fucking truck. That nigga ain't been the same since that shit happened, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't been the same since that shit happened. So with this motherfucker acting out and all this shit, doing all this crap, I look at that and I always remember when Vontaze Burfict came across the middle and put that nigga on the stretcher. Because he fucked him up. And when you get hit in your head like that, damn, what was this nigga's name? The comedian that used to yell. That's going to bother me. But when you get hit in your head like that, Sam Kinison. There he is. Your whole, especially in football, when you get hit in the head a lot. In football, you get hit in the head a lot. Like, even with, like, Zach Stacy, not the not to fucking give him any clout or anything like that, or say, like, oh, well, there's excuses. When you get hit in the head a lot, you act different. And football is an aggressive-ass game. And Antonio Brown is an emotional-ass nigga. And I'm pretty sure that hit made him even more emotional, like, just fucked him up. Like, he just does dumb shit. He's on his TO shit. And motherfucker gotta realize, niggas say he'll never be in the league again. I call bullshit. He's too good of a receiver to, like, not be in the league again. Plus, he got a Super Bowl ring, so if he's not in the league again, who gives a fuck? But, when you get hit like that, you look at all the people that got a little juicy mouth right there. Look at all the people in NFL that got, like, fucking steamrolled, like, crazy hits to their head. They're all crazy. Remember Ocho Cinco? He was even crazy for a little bit. He had butted his girlfriend. That ain't no normal shit. Terrell Owens, he took a couple fucking big hits. Like, receivers that take big hits, or running backs, or, like, linemen and shit like that. Look at Greg Hardy. Greg Hardy, they all aggressive. It's an aggressive-ass sport. Wild times, man. Niggas gonna act like that. Not giving that nigga a pass or nothing, but, like, that motherfucking, literally, in my eyes, really needs to seek some fucking help. And, I don't really say that about a lot of people, because I don't give a shit about people. But that motherfucker, in my eyes, need to, like, seek a lot of help. You know what I mean? Because that shit was crazy. Like, the way he acted was crazy. Any other normal nigga would have just fucking left, like, off the sidelines. You get kicked off the sidelines, it's all right. That nigga made 3 actions of it. Theatrics. Dancing through the end zone, doing jumping jacks. So now when you do that and you say, yo, my ankle was hurt, niggas gonna be like, where your ankle? Where your ankle hurt at? You doing jumping jacks and shit, you run off the sidelines. If you run off the sidelines, you can do a cut. But, and that's my thing on AB, man. But anyway, thank y'all for listening this week. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. Watch Randy Santel and probably stream some Halo on my other shit. Go follow 4K Goonks. And I'll see y'all next week. Gonna have some shit. Maybe have somebody on. I think I got a plan for next week's podcast. I had to throw this one together because I was informed early in the week that I was gonna be solo. So I just threw this shit together. Some of my shit has been mostly like that. Always the vision of this podcast was me interviewing somebody or me always having somebody on. It wasn't just gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? Then Bread and how that shit went. Me and Bread, 2 pieces of pie. It's still my nigga. Don't think that I'm pissed off at Bread or anything. I understand what he's doing. So he gonna do his shit, but I just don't know when he's coming back. And you can't operate like that. You can't operate on a fucking on leaning on somebody else. You just gotta move forward, man. The train don't stop. So I got a plan for next week. Let me see if it comes to fruition. I gotta hold on. But if I can get that shit to work, we're going to be in there. We're going to have a fun time next week. If not, it's just going to be me again. I may have somebody else. I may have a backup plan. You always got to have a backup plan in your backup plan. So we're going to see next week. But other than that, motherfuckers, you know what they say about chicken. Get the method for me. Let's get it on.